Hello and welcome to another episode of Ontario Permaculture. I'm Misty Murph'Ariens. In this little episode, I just want to show you this lead rope that I made. We have this one, which is quite good, and I use for our one-horse Hygge all the time. But Bryce was always responsible for walking our Kodjisaam. He's a bit more saucy, but we had a much shorter rope on it. So short you couldn't tie it to anything. And if the horse knew the right maneuvers, which Kodjisaam is very smart, so he knows the right maneuvers, he can just spin away from you while you're walking him, and so get out of your reach very quickly with this old lead rope. So because this kind is pretty expensive, and we had lots of these bull clips because we use these for our gates and things. Now they're getting pretty pricey as well, but definitely more affordable to make it ourselves. And we have all of this baler twine from the hay that we get in. A lot of it comes with just string wrap, and so I save it aside, and it can be woven into things, and you can weave it into mats. You could weave it into a rope like this and then coil it up and sew it together, and that makes like a rug or a mat or anything. But this, I made a lead rope, and I made it extra long, black flies, extra long with 2 clips on it so that it's long enough to go around so that we can use it as an improvised reins if we ever want to, while we're walking them or anything, just hop on their back and have something to cheek drive them with. So let me show you how I did it. So here's our old one, and it shows it's about half the length of the good one. And here's my materials: baler twine, bull clip, some scissors, and of course a T. We picked these bull clips up at the local co-op. They're about $5 or $6. So the first big task is unraveling it all. It gets bundled up when we get the hay, and now you have to thread it out. So I've tied it on to the bull clip with overhang so that I can braid the tails in, keeping it neat. And I've got 3 sets of groups of threads. Each set will be woven into a braid. And as you can see, you have to detangle the end systematically as you go, because the top braiding will cause the bottom to braid as well, and you're constantly spreading it out. So it's just an over-under scenario, weaving from the left over the center, right over the center, left over the center, and so on. Once you've got all 3 strands braided each into a braid, then you will braid them together. Now this makes it really nice and strong, lots of good elastic in it and bounce, so it's not very jarring to hold the horses even if they make sudden movements. And it's nice and flat. When it's flat, it holds in your hand nicely, and it ties nicely when you need to tie it to a hitching post. So we took it out for a little spin, and it worked absolutely great. Mr. Hygge here did a wonderful job with it, and he's such a handsome model for our wares. Oh, listen to that grass crunch. I don't know about you, but that certainly makes me happy. Thanks so much for watching, folks. And thank you so much to everyone who likes and shares our videos. It really helps. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers, and a special thank you to all of our financial supporters. It really helps that you send your support and that you keep checking in. So until next time.